Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm still have a cold. I still am sick, but I had a really good day today, and I felt compelled that instead of waiting another day or another 2 days before I sound better and feel better, I'll just hop on here and make a progress update. Um, so today, and I just realized I'm supposed to be reviewing yesterday's too, but I was just gonna jump right in with today's uh, trading. So I'll just start with today's, which was the big day. Yesterday it was like I made half an hour, and it wasn't really anything special. I went 2 for 3, but no special trades worth like really presenting about. But I will cover it, or I'll try to remember to cover it. Okay, so today's trade. This was the first trade I took. I got in at the pre-market on the last bar. Stop loss above that bar's high. And then I only got in for one contract. And then I added another contract on the way down. And I'll admit, I almost got out right here because it was like looking left. It's the next logical level to the low. But I thought we would could had the potential to return all the way down to this part of yesterday's range where it ranged for a couple hours. So I had my take profit down here. Well, unfortunately, this got stopped out. Right. Yeah. So it came down, it pushed down, it failed to break down, it pushed up. So I got stopped out of that first trade and I lost $100, 1.33 R. I then reacted fairly quickly and of I started selling the close of that bar because normally, I'm supposed to have a confirmation break. I eventually did get that with bar 6, though I wasn't entering on a confirmation break, but I had my higher time frame confluence with the hourlies being bearish. Um, the hourly EMAs, that is. It was a retracement all the way to the 21, so a tightening up of these EMAs. It makes sense to me that we're going to try and retest the lows, or at least make an attempt down. So I got short again, slightly off process, but I was really just I didn't feel like this. I should have been stopped out on that trade before, so I wanted to get back in. I got back in. This is a key level too because it is the prior day close. I thought, hey, maybe we'll reject off this. That is what ended up happening. So I ended up taking two contracts off here, and then I ended up taking one more contract, the third contract at the close of the last bar, or the following bar, and then I took the other contract off here. I liked this level here because, let me go to my software. It was, if you looked left, it was like that next logical level below. The market is efficient, and I thought, hey, maybe it'll come back to this level. And I know that from studying Brent Donnelly, who wrote Alpha Trader, one of the best trading books I've ever read, that he said that you should actually, there's a big psychological piece to these like 100, like to like 50 to 100. These double zeros, people will subconsciously use these at places to start buying or selling or putting, their stop losses behind or the buy orders at. So I thought, okay, since knowing that, that means it's less likely to go through this 100 point, this 00. So I'll put it at 101.5, and I ended up getting out at like 03, but just above that 00, and that's good because that's the lowest it went, and it turned around and had a really massive bull move up, like two and a half, three times the size of the move I shorted down. Maybe like two and a half, just yeah, two and a half. And then it did end up turning around, and I could have shorted this bar here, bar 51 or bar 53. But the thing is, I wouldn't have had as much confluence because although the higher time frame is still bearish, on the hourly, we'd be above this key opening level. We're inside the prior day range, so it doesn't have two of the three higher time frame confluence factors that I like to have when I'm entering a trade. Whereas this trade earlier, it was I had two of the higher time frame confluence factors with the bearish EMAs on the hourly, and then also being below the open. So yes, this was a pretty quick and reactive trade, but it was ultimately a really good decision. Led to being my best trade ever. I think I made like 9R off that trade. 9.4R. I lost the first trade and lost 1.33. And hey, this could have been a really bad day. If I would have been stopped out, if this just would have ticked just higher than bar 4, I would have been stopped out, and I would have just had like a 2.5R loss, and I would have called it, and that would have been my day. But I did not give up on the idea. I stuck with it, and I got very lucky. So luck does play a big role in the success I had today. All right, my voice is starting to give me trouble, so I'll try and wrap this up. So that's today. In total on the day, made 8R. Real happy with it. And I made more than my expected value. So that's huge. I mean, that's really big. Normally doesn't happen. The stats. Well, let me just show you. Let me go to my Discord chat room now. I'll just show you yesterday's trading. Nothing major. No, that's not it. Is this it? Is that it? Yeah, that's today's. Sorry, I'm just going through here. I should have prepared for this better. No, that's 317. Did I? Okay, yeah, here's yesterday's. So I had one short off the open, but I think it was a bigger gap down, and the EMAs were very extended on the 1 hour chart. I didn't want to mess around too much with going for a big home run because I know it's already overextended, so I got short. It won. I tried another short right here on bar 11, and it failed. Then I think I took like one more trade later that I didn't capture on screen because it wasn't a great trade, and I made like $50 back. So yesterday was not. If I show you the performance for yesterday, it wasn't like nothing like it is today. Yeah, I made $40 after fees. Today made $5.95 after fees. So, very, very good. Up after fees, I'm up 8.42R for both of these days. Let me show you. 7.88 today and 0.54 yesterday. Haven't had a day worse than 3R since Friday, March 14th. That's really good. Did have a minus 3R on Friday, March 21st. But I broke the Friday curse this past Friday. I had a 2.96R day, so that's good. Okay, so that covers my progress update today. That's why I got short, mainly because of this hourly here. We've been in a bearish environment. We pulled back to the 21, and the 9 pulled back and tightened up, and I thought we would have a push down, and we did. It didn't last, but it doesn't need to. I'm a day trader. I'm in and out quickly, and luckily, very luckily, it worked out for me today. Could have easily been a minus 2.5R, but it's an odds game. I just want to play the odds and follow my process, and overall, this was a good process thing to do today. I was getting short in a bear market. Looks like it's starting to become bullish again. Looking at the daily chart here, looking at the hourly chart on the right, it's looking, like maybe this is a double bottom, maybe this is a 2B pattern. I don't know. Time will tell. I don't have a crystal ball. That's the greatest advantage of being a day trader, is I don't have to worry about these tariff fears, these big picture economic news. I just trade what I see on the chart in front of me, and that is good for me. So tomorrow, I'm just readjusting my levels now. Tomorrow, we have red folder news an hour and 15 minutes before the market opens. We'll see how much the market actually reacts to that. I'll see where we open. I'll give my thoughts pre-market in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, it is in the description. It's free. We're all here to help each other and learn from each other. So that's why I made it. Don't want to charge for that. Just free and good. So that does it for me. Hopefully I'll feel better. I won't feel sick. And that'll do it. Alright. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you next time. Peace.